Okay, hi you there. How are you guys? Today I would like to share with you regarding the understanding of first class mentality versus third class mentality. Now, we should understand the keyword itself. Mentality is something to do with your level of thinking, your thought. When you are doing something, could be task, your job, it could be anything to do with your aim, intention. It could be you are holding a position as a CEO, top gun, in management or in any organization. It could be federal, state, local government, GLC's company, institution. Now, we as the officers, employees, subordinates, supervisors, workers, we should always make sure that we follow our, it could be file measures, your responsibilities, and your, it could be what is your nature of work all about. So when we try to compare to those developed country versus developing country, developed country, it could be the executive CEO, employee workers, it could be United States of America, it could be Japan, it could be India, it could be Australian management or executive, those people as a frontliner. Now, most of them in that country, it could be developed countries, they remain and maintain their first mentality. It could be in terms of leading, making decision, delivery systems. Yeah. But then what happened to the third class? It could be could be developing country, poor countries. So when we have a poor management, poor leader, lacking of leaderships, or you are not good listeners, when you try your best to do the best or deliver efficiently, immediately, urgently, it's going to be very useful for your internal and external stakeholders. So our problem, it could be in any organization, it could be institution, it could be federal, state, local government, GLC's government company, private sector, government sector. The problem with our could be leader, workers, employees, supervisors. They fail to understand the terms. What is the first class versus third class mentality? Let's say there is a complaint. People try to highlight their problems. There's a complaint form, you see. Fill up the form and they send to you, or you receive the complaint. And what should you do as a, it could be top gun, executive, management? You should always be very positive, polite, efficient, professional. Handle every single crisis or complaint as soon as possible, and make sure that that is your task. What is your main task? What is your responsibility? It could be as an employee, it could be as a teacher, it could be as a policeman, it could be a government servant, yeah, it could be people in industry. So what is your file major? What is your task? What is your responsibility? And make sure that you follow the timeline. Yeah, it could be anything to do with your job task. Another thing that we have to consider seriously about when people try the best to highlight or bring up or raise up the issues, you in your management, it could be you're holding your position, you should always try your best to handle it professionally and respect your stakeholders and always think positive. People, they have a reason why uh, they try to highlight the issues. They need your help, and you are the one, your units, your sections, department, or your workers, employees, you can handle it politely. If you realize that that is not your task, responsibility, and then answer to them politely, efficiently, immediately, tell them that is not your unit or department's responsibility. There is other units or leader, they have their own responsibility or their own task. So this is a very important issue that we have to consider in our management, or else when we are doing our things that job, yeah, your job scope. What's your job scope? Yeah. So yeah, sometimes we have problem with our people in any organization. As a leader, you should know how to groom and coach, how to change their mindset paradigms, mentality. Educate them with your power, with your position, with your post. Educate them. You can educate them because you have the power. Only you can talk to them, or you can convince them, because with your power you can make change. People don't have authorities, people don't have power, position. You can't consult, or you you can't advise them or convince them. It's just because you are no one in that system. So when you have the position, do the best for your external stakeholders and internal stakeholders, for your employees, for people. So always think positive. I'm here to share my values, my opinion. I always realize that this is the high time for us to make a change. You have to educate. I'm referring to one of the former Vice Chancellor. She's a woman. She told me not every scholars or professors or think tank or CEO, they can think wisely. Even though they are good in their field, niches, but in terms of decision making, deliveries, they fail. You see? So just think positive. Try to understand what I'm to say. With that, syukran dan terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.